Hey YouTube, what's up? How's everybody doing? Um, I'm trying to get the grasp of looking at the camera button because I keep looking at myself. So don't mind me if I keep looking up and down and looking that way because I'm trying to think. So um, I told you I would make another video because I wanted to talk about how I was paying for my surgery. So one thing is I'm going through my insurance. My insurance is Aetna, and Aetna actually is covering 80% of my surgery. So here's the funny thing. I went to my doctor's website. I found him on Google, and apparently he has done a lot of surgeries, and he's known in bariatric, and apparently he's on YouTube as well, and he's been on the doctors. So that gave me a lot of confidence that he was pretty, great at his job. So definitely would go with him. So I saw the cash price. Cash price was, I think, $10.99. So of course in my head I'm thinking, okay, so I probably got to pay about $2,200 or something like that for my surgery. I'm like, okay, that's not bad compared to $11,000. So I'm thinking in my head, of course, okay, that's not too bad. I could definitely do that. Now, with my insurance required me to have four nutritional visits. I have to do a EGD. I have to do sleep study, and I think I spoke about that in my last one. I have to do a stress test, and I think those are the only other three things. So I know it was the four nutritional and then those three things. Now the nutritional visits that I have to do, they are required to do only once a month, so it has to be done every 30 days. So I definitely plan on doing that. What else? So basically the reason I'm bringing this up is because I actually end up calling the doctor's office because, of course, nobody's made of money. Some people can just pay for a surgery and fork out $10,000. I personally cannot do that. But I called and I wanted to know the exact amount to them, like what do I have to pay the day of surgery, because of course you got to pay something. So they were like, well, everybody's a little different, and I'm just like, okay, totally understand that. You have my insurance, what do I got to pay? And she says, well, with your insurance, I can't see that you're going to pay over $500. So I was like, what? Am I missing something? Like, what are you talking about? Only $500. Needless to say, I was quite happy about that. And she's like, yeah. She's like, some people actually only pay about $260. Some people pay like $320. And I'm like, how is that possible? And I explained to her how I did the math in my head. So I'm just like, I just don't understand. I'm a little confused. So she says because of all the visits that you go through, everything is included into that amount that the surgery is costing. So basically all my nutritional visits, my sleep study, my EGD and everything, all of that costs money. So now that makes sense to me because everything is going to calculate up to something. So like on Monday I have, which is Monday, April 18th, my birthday, go figure, I have to do the EGD. Basically they're going to take a, this is for you guys that don't know, they have to take a tube and put it down my throat with a camera on the end, and they put it down into my stomach. They look around my stomach to make sure I don't have ulcers, because of course you can't get the gastric sleeve if you have ulcers. It has to be, your stomach has to heal first. So in hopes that I don't have that, I can move on. So I've already done the sleep study. I will get the EGD out the way, and then last I have to do my stress test. The rest are just nutritional visits, and then I'm scheduled. So I just wanted to explain to you guys how I'm paying for surgery. I don't know how everybody else is, but that's how I'm paying for it. Apparently I heard if you have insurance with the state, if it's medically needy, they will pay for it as well. I've heard also if some of the other insurances, such as maybe like Blue Cross Blue Shield or Cigna or whoever it may be, some of them only require one nutritional visit. So literally like in a month or whatever, maybe 2 months, you could have the surgery. So definitely check your insurance to see if you qualify for bariatric surgery. Where I work, I chose Aetna because I noticed that it had bariatric and I did notice the 80%. So that was the reason that I did choose it. So just call HR, find out what it is, or your state insurance, whatever state you're in. Maybe that's something that you can qualify for if that is something. But hopefully this is helpful, and if you have any other questions about it, please let me know. I will be more than happy to answer anything. Thank you.